In this video, I will show you how to find and sign unlimited clients for your agency. So basically how to never run out of people that you can sell to and you can get as your clients for your own marketing agency on whatever service you're doing, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, whatever SEO, whatever you're doing. I'll just show you how to always find out people and how to have the clarity and just how to always know how to reach out to these people, right? On what platform and in which way you will be approaching this, right? So we'll just go through the foundations. Today I'll just show you like briefly what I do exactly, like my strategy that I've just learned when I was just starting out, right? So if you are right now starting out, you're looking for clients, you're struggling to get clients, you don't really know how to go about this, or you're basically jumping, across different strategies like I was doing at the beginning. This video will be perfect for you because you just understand at the end of this video how to find clients, how to never run out of people for your marketing agency, right? So I'll just walk through you like with my method, right? With my strategy that I'm doing. So what I'm doing, I'm basically just creating content that will be getting engagement from Facebook groups, right? So creating content for my, targeted audience, right, which are just agency owners. So if you're running an agency, you're targeting, audience might be like, e-commerce, maybe like local businesses like real estate, right? People like this. Then I'm just sending a friend request and messaging them, right? So I'm trying to like build a relationship, trying to really like build like a rapport with these people, see if I can help them, right? And all of that is basically happening on Messenger, right? So I will be going through like each of these points in a minute, right? And then when you are messaging with them, you just want to book a meeting, right? So obviously we will have to like speak with these people. We will have to like really know them, really like know if we can actually help them, because you never want to like sell to people just because you have a service and just because you want to sell, right? First, you just want to meet people. You want to understand what are the problems, and if you can help them, then you can sell. Then you can propose something to them, right? And yeah, rinse and repeat this process until you're making 10, 15,000 a month, right? Above that, after this point, after you already checked this, you will probably need to focus more on the customer experience and like delivery and like really making sure and like branding also for yourself, probably to just make sure that you are actually getting the results to people and that you are actually doing the good work for your clients, right? So that you can then get like referrals and testimonials and scale this for the higher team probably as well at this point, right? But until like this point, this is all you should be focusing on, right? Until like 10, 50,000 a month, creating content, messaging with people, and booking meetings. This is literally everything that you should be doing, right? And where I'm doing this, I'm just doing it on Facebook, right? So basically, what I'm doing, I'm just joining groups. So if you want to do the same, you will be just joining groups, right? So let's say that you are into e-commerce, right? What I would encourage you to do, what I would recommend you to do, just like join like 5-10 groups like this, right? Where you have direct people, right? Where you are, groups with people that are, clearly into e-commerce, right? So for example, this group, you can see there's like 18,000 members, right? The good thing about this is that you can, for example, check if this group is actually active or it's not, right? So here you can see that it's like one post a day, roughly. So it's not bad, right? The wrong way was like if there was like no post a day, for example, right now, and like 0 posts in last month, right? That means probably that this group is just dead and there is like no really value from it. You will not get people, right? So the first step would be just to join 5 to 10 groups like this, right? And what you will be doing exactly, and obviously in these groups are people that are into e-commerce that probably have stores or they want to start stores, right? E-commerce stores. So if you are providing service like TikTok ads or Facebook ads or SEO for e-commerce, right? This is the perfect group for you because you will find all of your clients here in these kind of groups, right? These are like literally like your targeted audience is in these kind of groups, right? So what you will be doing, you'll be joining these kind of groups and you will be creating content. You'll be creating posts that will basically resonate and that will resonate with these kind of people, with e-commerce store owners and with people, and so that you can basically get engagement from them, right? So that you can reach out to them later on, right? So what kind of posts you can do? You can post, for example, value posts, right? So instead of maybe just trying to like, instead of like what most people are doing, right, which is like just posting that that you are, you have some sort of service and you are trying to provide it for people, and you want people to reach out to you, right? You're just trying to provide value. You don't really want to get anything, for free, right? For in exchange for it. So just provide value for free. So for example, you can create this kind of post, right? If you are into Facebook ads, you're probably like an expert in it if you already work with a client, right? Or if not, you can just do some quick research on it and you can just realize and you can see what will actually help people, right? So what you want to do, you want to just add value to people, add something that you think might be valuable to them, right? So this would be an example of my post I've made on my profile. It's actually just for an agency owner, right? So it's a little bit different niche, right? but this would be basically like an idea of what you're really doing in this kind of niche, right? So a bold headline with some sort of enticing thing, some sort of like the benefit or some sort of problem that your target audience is facing, right? Uh, that will be for the headline, and then you will basically just try to provide value, try to tell some story, or try to give people some tips so that you can help them, right? And you should basically just do some sort of research on what these people are need, what these people like, what are the problems they are facing, what are these people in need, what do they want, right? How do they like their life, their e-commerce stores would like to look like, right? Um, and you want to basically write about this, and again the goal of this is not just to like create a post and do this, right? Just to like actually provide value to people so that what you are writing to them is actually help them, right? And they are interested in you as a person, right? uh, and so later on what you will do, you will create a post in this kind of group, right? Then you will have basically people reaching out to you, right? You will have people that are interested in your service, in your offer. So you will either have inbound leads, right? If you do a lot of engagement, you will have people reach out to you on Messenger if they know that they are interested in your service, right? Or most likely, if you don't have that much engagement, you will basically have to like send a friend request to people, right? And then message them, right? So if you would have, let's say, on this post on this kind of post like 5 likes or like 10 likes or like 20 likes, whatever, you just send a friend request to all of these people, right? And you just message them like 1 hour a day, one day later, for example, when they accept, right? And so here we would just basically go through the second phase, right? So the messaging, right? So again, you don't want to like when you are already with them on Messenger, you started like the conversation. You can start with like whatever, with like thank you for commenting my post, or thank you for like your engagement for whatever. Uh, just basically so that they can see that you message them because of this post, not like just on cold, right? Just out of the blue. Uh, and then again, when you are on Messenger, you also don't want to like push your service, push your offer onto them, right? You really want to just have you really want to start the conversation only, and you just want to start think about if you can actually help them, right? If you can actually offer your service is able to help them in growing their business, right? So instead of selling on your Messenger conversation, you want to just diagnose and see if you can actually help them in their business, right? So this will basically just involve asking like questions about their business. Obviously, you don't also want to start with this, right? You just want to probably warm them up a little bit. So in general, like your conversation with your clients on Messenger should be very similar to how you message with all of your friends and all of your people, right? And you can kind of even mimic the conversation that you would have with someone in real life, right? And kind of take this into the Messenger, right? So it has to be very natural. It has to be like very friendly, and you genuinely have to be like friendly and trying to be helpful with people, right? So you never really want to be like asking about like the business right away. Uh, you just want to be very like curious, actually genuine curious about them. You can even imagine if you are, for example, with someone on like a networking event, right? And you are just trying to what kind of questions you would ask, right? You'd probably ask like how long they've been running the business, how long they've been doing this, like what made them start and stuff like that. Just a very like natural questions and very smooth conversation, right? Mm. So that would be the second point, basically, right? Just messaging and building relationship with people is a huge part of this as well, right? And when you are messaging with someone like for a day, for 2 days already, right? You probably know all of like their pain points, a lot of the like problems that they are having in the business, right? Then you can just offer a solution. So you can either like offer your solution on the during the conversation on Messenger, right? Or you can just ask them if they would like to get on the call, right? And then if they want, you can get on the call of them, and you can schedule for another day. And then on the call, obviously, you first also don't want to diagnose. You want to see if you can help them, and then you only sell, right? So you can see that all of these points basically just combine together, right, into your like strategy to get someone to book a call, right? So you're creating content to get to then have the people on messengers, you can message with them, right? Build relationships, see if you can help someone, and then get on a meeting, right, with the people that are qualified, with the people that you can actually help, right? And then you sell on the call. In terms of like sales, I will be creating more videos on sales, particularly because there's a lot of stuff that you can tell about sales, and it's a little bit more tricky stuff as well. So we'll do this in the other videos, right? But this will be basically like the foundation, right? It's very simple, isn't like nothing extraordinary, but like again, if you can just focus on this, this is like literally everything that you need to know to like scale to 10, 15,000 a month, right? Again, after this, you probably need to a lot of different things, right? But yeah, at the beginning, you will just need this. You just need to create content for people, send friend requests and messages, and book a meetings with people, right? This is like literally all that you need to know. And when you actually start to track your numbers, and you will just know, you'll get more engagement. You'll just see exactly what you need to be doing, right? And what I've noticed with myself and with like other people from the industry that I've been speaking to is that things are basically breaking down for them, and they are not getting the results that they want. If they start to like do other stuff, and like they have too much time, for example, and they just forget about this foundation, and they're looking for some other ways or tricks or maybe other platforms that they can use, where in reality Facebook and Facebook groups and creating content is literally like everything that you will need to scale your agency, right? You really don't need like any other methods, right? And basically, like, if you want, you can do any other method, right, that you want to do here, right? It's not only like Facebook. The goal and like the main point of this that I would like to install in your mind is that you just need one strategy, one offer, and one sales process to get to these people, right? You really don't need to do like 3 platforms at once. You really don't need to do like 2 platforms at once, right? All you need to do is just one platform that you will choose, that you will know your target audience is on in this place, and basically track your numbers. And this is all that you know to scale, right? Because this is just simple. It's just way simpler thing than to trying to a bunch of platforms, but you never really track your numbers, and you just get overwhelmed, and it never really gives you the result that you want, right? Yeah, okay, guys. So this will be basically the foundation again on how you can get unlimited clients for your agency, right? Leave it a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave it a comment with some sort of problems or the feedback regarding this video. Leave a comment if you have any kind of ideas for new videos that you would like to make me to make, right? Because there's like a lot of potential. I have a lot of ideas as well, right? But I would also like to love to hear your thoughts about like what exactly you would like me to hear, because I'm not sure like also like what problems are you facing, right? I have my own problems in the business, right? So I can write about this, but I would really like to like know what you are struggling with specifically, so I can just help you out and I can create a video on this, right? And by the way, if you're interested in exactly what I do, I'm helping people, agency owners, probably like yourself, go from 0 to 6 figures in 90 days, right? So if you are interested in that, you can find the link to it, to my Calendly call in the description, right? Or you can just message me, or you can message me, send me a DM on Instagram, or message me on Facebook, right? And so if you decide to get on the call, there will be no any kind of pushing. I will, like I said, I'll just always try to like see if I can actually help someone, see if I can know if actually our businesses match, if our personalities also match. So you don't have to be afraid that you will be sold or anything like that, or you'll be pushed hard, right? Uh, even if if we don't move forward together with our work, with what I'm doing, I would still like to make this a valuable call for you, right? I remember when I first like took this kind of call with my coach back when I was starting. It was valuable even for me to just get questions asked and like just speak with someone from the industry, because you might even have to like never like speak with someone actually on Zoom with someone like this, right? So it's really valuable even if you don't move forward with this to actually get on the call with someone and see if we can help each other, right? Yeah, so that will be it for this video. I will catch you in the next one.